Hey guys, we are back in the UP. We got back Monday late in the evening and it has been feet on the ground and no stopping. It is Thursday and I'm walking back here right now to see how Ron is doing with chores. Feels rather foreign, and it's really strange. We thought we missed berry season. However, let me show you. There are all types of ripe berries, thimbleberries here. On the bushes. I really don't know when the berry season happened. I see people with raspberry signs out. So, whatever the case is, we get to enjoy some thimbleberries. So, we had a wonderful visit down south for 10 weeks. We had a very busy time down south for 10 weeks. We had stressful times with business up here. RJ taking care of it. He did a great job, but there was limits to what he could do, and usually there are at least 4 of us working, and this was just him doing it. Everything is so overgrown right now. It is incredible. When we left, there was hardly leaves on the trees. And now everything is just nothing but brush. As you can see, our cabin is that way. Not too far from here, but you can't see it. And there's the Sasquatch.
Hey, beautiful.
You are blind, my dear. I will not let you get glasses.
No glasses necessary.
You're bad.
We're coming from back here, isn't it?
Hey, Oreo. Well, since we've been home. Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy. You want to say hi? Oh, yes. Oh. Bring it on, he says. It's a little hippie.
A little bit.
You're looking a little hippie there, bud. What's up with that, huh? Not too bad. Yeah, I'm just used to you being like massively overweight. All right, so we're making plans for the barn that we had planned, what, 2 years ago? It's been a while. Hey, girls. Hey, Midge. Hi, Midge. Whoa, hi, guys. Well, hi, guys. Come on, bring it on over. I got a camera here.
Come on, Vi. Come on, Vi.
There's Vi. Says, it's my time, let me on.
She's not be, but I know. She's a barrel.
It's all right, Vi. You're a good girl. Vi's a good girl. Old earless. Old earless.
Ears are overrated.
Little mancha coming out in her, or not coming out in her.
Yeah.
She eats it like corn on the cob. You know that?
I know.
You do. You eat it like corn on the cob, Vi.
Back and forth. And the other.
You need to go up and down instead of side to side.
El Toro's mama, she just like steam shovels it in there. RJ was saying this hasn't been bad, but the last bags or so of oats really dusty again.
Yeah. Do you like the camera, Oreo? Huh? Do you like the camera, big guy? Oh, you can't eat it. You can't eat it. No. It's all right there.
Just in the last, since we've been feeding fresh grass, the milk production's going down.
I've only been feeding it since last night.
Yesterday morning. Not solely. I had a little bit of a bale left,
Right.
but the first morning I milked, I got 1.5 of these, approximately 1.5. Like this morning, I got over 1, but not, I don't think not 1.5. So it does affect, the production.
It does. It does. Well, hopefully they'll be home tomorrow, where we can get to them, right?
Well, I'm going to try to be up there 9:30.
Okay. So since we have been back, we've had a little trouble getting hay, simply because we can't meet up with our hay guy. But fortunately, we have plenty of grass, and we are used to cutting grass. The problem is that it does reduce our milk production, and we do depend on our milk as part of our food resource. So, I've got Josiah's lactose intolerant, and none of my guys do well on homogenized milk. So, a lot of people that are, milk can be an inflammatory, depending on if you might have immunity issues, things like that. But a lot of people who are lactose intolerant, they think, and this is my opinion, I can only go by what I have experience with, but like Josiah from day one was lactose intolerant. He had to be on soy formula. This is back in the days, I gotta remember I had my first two in the 90s, where they were the marketing was pushing formula instead of breast milk. And then, people got that aha moment again in the 2000s that for decades or for centuries before, that breast milk was the way to go. It's how God created us. So Josiah was a formula baby and could not handle milk formula, and so he was put on soy. Now, what we learned over the time is that he could handle goat's milk. Well, what we never connected was that it wasn't just goat's milk. Goat's milk is very different than cow's milk to the fact that the cream doesn't separate. It is naturally homogenized. And in our modern day milk rooms, they process the milk, they homogenize the milk so the cream doesn't separate. That is solely for the looks. There is no other reason to do that, regardless of what they say. But that is why a lot of people who are lactose intolerant cannot drink milk. It's not because of the milk chemistry. It is because it is forced into homogenization, which cow's milk was never meant to be. The cream was supposed to separate, and when you affect those milk or those globulars inside, it does something, and the human body cannot digest. So a lot of people who are lactose intolerant drink goat's milk because it's not homogenized, because it's naturally homogenized. But if you get cow's milk, which in a lot of states it's illegal to sell raw cow's milk, but a lot of places can or in a lot of states it's illegal to sell raw cow's milk, but it is legal to sell pasteurized cow's milk that is not homogenized. And we have access to that, and we have learned when our goats are dry, if that's what we buy, Josiah can handle that. If we buy milk that is homogenized, he has severe reactions. So I said all that to say that goat's milk is a huge part of our diet. And so with not being able to get the grass or the hay and having to give them grass, they are fed, they get nutrients, but their milk production does go down. And you'll note that we feed our goats oats. And the reason we feed our goats oats and not a complete feed is because one more of those things that it's stressful. It's stressful on their body to give them complete feed to produce a lot of milk. We are, we're consumed with producing as much as possible, where if we just feed the animal naturally and let it produce the way it's supposed to, it's going to be healthier for us to intake. And that's one reason, like with it's a catch-22 right there. I just said that feeding grass reduces the amount of milk it produces. And so in our mind, we're thinking, okay, we need to give it hay to produce more. So see, we're all creatures of our environment. But we don't mind feeding it grass, feeding the goats grass throughout the summer. Obviously, it is more convenient for the hay, and that's what we have to feed them in the winter. We do supplement with tree hay and stuff like that, but it does affect their production, and it's one of those things, since we already have them just on oats and not a complete feed, we really try to keep them on a hay as much as possible. So, all right, well, that is it. We are back in the UP. We are going full bore, and we will start hopefully getting videos back out. We did a devotion this morning. I'm going to get that out hopefully tomorrow. And thank you, everybody, for your prayers. Thank you for your well wishes. Thank you for those that sent sympathy cards, that sent gifts to us. Again, it is so appreciated. And we love you all, and we will talk soon. God bless.